Well, Razor, does this feel like a sort of consolidation from last week, just building on what you're doing against the Sunwolves?
Yeah, look, it's a big game in context for the Brumbies. We understand where they sit and how disappointed they were before. We understand how big a game it is for the Brumbies. With Sam Carter's 100th game. They need to get a result to stay in the Australian conference fight. And we've had some great battles over the years. There's a lot of history between the Crusaders and the Brumbies, so we've prepared with a lot of respect.
I guess you know about that as much as a lot of people, from the old playing days.
Yeah, look, had a couple of finals, 2000 and 2002. Some great memories there for us, and they've had their moments as well, and they've got some great quality players still in their squad as we have.
Tom Sanders and Ben Fennell, they look pretty average when they went off last weekend. What can you tell us?
Look, Tom's reopened the fracture site from his break earlier in the pre-season, so he's out for 3 months. So he'll be lucky to get back by the end of the season. And Ben Fennell's done his ACL, so he's 6 to 8 months. They'll know the extent of it when they get in, how much cartilage has been taken with it, and if there's any cracks in the bone. So it's a major operation for Ben, and our thoughts are with him. Look, it's pretty emotional for both those players. They've been through a lot. And just to add to that, we've had Ollie Jaeger, who's out for the season as well with a shoulder injury. He's going to have a reconstruction, as they call it, of his shoulder. So there's a few season enders there.
How did that one come about with Ollie?
Look, he had a couple of bangs on his shoulder, and his neck started to get sore, and then after one training it just got too painful for him, and they went and x-rayed it, and then got a scan, and it just showed that one of his tendons, ligaments, wasn't attached, and they said, look, the best thing moving forward is to reconstruct it, and they'll do it in the next week or so.
So with the kernel, is that literally right on the side of where he had it fixed up?
So the bottom of the bone, just the bottom of the crack where the screw come through, when his leg was held and he twisted and kept twisting and twisting, reopened that fracture site, so to go back and screw that spot and have a look at it, and while they're in there, just to make sure there's nothing else.
Do you go for replacements?
Look, Hayden Biddle-Curtis comes in full time with us, which is great, and then we're looking at another option around loose forwards at the moment.
We're talking about Moanga potentially being available this week. Obviously he's not. What's happened there?
Look, Richie with his jaw, they just had to take a little bit of a plate out, and it was just still open, and it wasn't quite fully knitted in his mouth. So the surgeon made a call and said, look, 1 extra week's going to give him ability to heal 100%, and if he did play and there was he did get a bang on it, could be 3-4 weeks more for that cut to heal. So we've taken the conservative approach with him, and so he's definitely available for the Rebels.
And I guess you were encouraged by Delaney last week anyway.
Oh look, he threw back the clock, didn't he? Old George Clooney, he was outstanding. He took it to line, some great footwork, some good steps on the fullback, and threw some long balls and put us in the right position, so it was quality.
Why did you not start Mitchell Hunt, just given you the continuity you had prior to Sunrise?
Look, with the buying coming through, we wanted to make sure we got a depth in our 10 position. We knew Rich was potentially a couple more weeks, and we wanted to really create the competition in our group, make sure perform well, and Mike could come on and did a job, and we played extremely well against the Sunwolves, so we've kept them and kept some faith, and we know how the mix works, and Mitch Hudd can come on and close a game as well. He's really skilled at it.
Just on David Havili coming back at 15, Razor, just when you think back to last year, he was absolutely on fire in Super Rugby, perhaps taking a bit longer to get the wheels rolling around. Is it just because he's had big minutes coming up to this point? Or?
Oh look, he has taken a little bit of time to get his rhythm. Teams know how sharp he is, and they've done their homework on him, and they're kicking a little bit different. He just hasn't quite had that opportunity to counter-attack that he has previously, but he's showing glimpses, and his rhythm's coming.
Just on the Brumbies, Pocock, if he starts, he's got a wee bit of calf, you understand. But is that something you speak about quite a bit during training, just his ability over the ball, put heat on, and obviously I'm stating the obvious, I know, but is that something?
When you've got world-class players that can turn the ball over, and that's where still a majority of tries come from, you've got to respect them, and and you do your homework. You know, with the future of the All Blacks, the Crusaders, everyone that knows and play Powie as they call him, he can turn the ball over, he can slow your ball down, so you've got to do your homework on him and make sure you get your rucks right. You have to, because he's a real talisman for him and he's a quality footballer.
Just going back to what Brian mentioned earlier, yourself as an experience as playing at Canberra, it's not an easy place, is it? Is it something you need to reinforce to the young pups?
No, it's like Christchurch really, isn't it, in a lot of ways. With you go down there and they've got a lot of patriotic fans, it's tough, it's a cooler climate, and they've got a big 4-pack, they're tough. It was probably one of our toughest games last year when we played the Brumbies that first round, so we've looked at the history of the games and understand how tough it has been for us, and like I said, we respect them with great prep this week.